folks, and welcome to the Men from Minute, part number 11, turning the castle into the Minutemen's secret high-tech headquarters. So here we are. I did some work while between episodes, mostly building that junk wall atop the regular wall to kind of camouflage the fact that there's some those vault pieces behind it. Didn't work out extraordinarily well from a distance, but, well, not too worried about it from a distance. As long as it looks reasonably good up close, and I'm kind of happy with that. Let's go take a look and see what was done. And we are almost complete here. Ooh, anything in there? Nope. I am thinking that number 12 is going to be the final tour since I don't have much left to do. And just to let you know, the frame rate is getting murdered in this place. I got so much stuff here. Okay, I don't recall if you all were around last time I did this, but I did build a Brahmin barn in which I keep my Brahmin. There's only 2 of them. Just checking to see if any drown again. No drowning Brahmin today. So let's head on in. I did go up to the wall first.
Which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Don't have much left to do. There's only one last room I want to decorate. As you can see, the wall is complete. At these corners here, I tended to use junk fence pieces because these things kept snapping. Warehouse and barn walls they just kept snapping. And while I'm here, lest I forget, let's throw in a little more artillery because one can never have enough artillery. Alright, this thing's going to get out of here as soon as I'm done, but I wanted to keep that firework mortar around in case it got a little nasty. So this is the defense point. I put my fast travel target there, and everything is wired up. Just for a moment. So as you can see, I turned it on, and the defenses open up, and everything starts coming to life. These things here gave me a little bit of issue. I kept trying to snap these things underneath them, but for the most part they weren't working because they snapped to these floor pieces. It's a pain. So I'm just going to leave it that way because I'm not all that anal about it. So anyway, as you can see, all the defenses are up and working. Anything that comes along is going to get a nasty surprise. And let's see, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I put this box car in here. Put a guard post here looking down. And for up top side, that's about it. Now, some of the things I did do, I did change around the lighting, and I used a trick by my mentor S. Wastelandovaken about stringing wires through walls. So as you can see now, I got wires coming through here, and they're actually clipping through the wall and connecting to this next one. And it really made the place look a lot nicer. I mean, there's still wires up there, but not much I could do about it. I played around with conduits, and they didn't work out so well. These shops I put out here because the room they were originally in, that's the power armor room. I'll take care of that off camera because I've got to move power armors around and whatnot. Anyway, like I was saying, the conduits I just couldn't make them work. They were a real pain. So this is one of the last pieces I wanted to do. I wanted to turn this into another barracks room. Let's not put artillery in there. Let's see if we could see if we can get this place nice. hope we can. Of course, we're gonna get. Ooh, wait. Okay. So let's throw some floors down, as many as I can.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minuteman. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for...
I was hoping we could get a few more in here than that, but no, at least we could play around a bit from here. Let's pop over to concrete. See what we can do with some of these weirdo pieces. Do these things actually work? Didn't you just see this thing snap? Why are you not snapping all of a sudden? Stop that! Snap! Oh sure, it'll snap through the wall there, but it won't go into the air. And it won't go over there at all. That's weird. Oh, there we go. The heck is, how is it snapping in there?
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
You all are seeing this. It's not just me going insane, right? Oh yeah, I am probably more insane than not. Alright, let's see what we can do about making this place look a little bit nice-ish. Guess we should get some beds in there first before we start messing around. See if I could cover some of this stuff with beds.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Now this does not look particularly good. I'll be the first to admit that. However, as you may know, the lighting in here is pretty poor. Wonder if I could... wonder if we could sneak in some floor mats under there. Maybe... maybe we could accomplish it this way. I kind of like these floor mats. Well, it's not pretty. At least it's covering up the fact that there's giant horking holes in the floor. And mayhaps we could do even better than that.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
With a bit of
Also
eye
right across the
distraction.
Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Alright. Not beautiful, but then again. This is what the room is going to look like. Because it is going to be a sleeping quarters, and I keep my sleeping quarters dark. Because, of course, the Minutemen are, at least some of them are going to be on call 24 hours a day, so you want their bedrooms to be nice and dark so they can sleep.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of
So
the
let's
Minuteman.
get these.
Nothing to report.
Wait a minute, I don't want those. We'll get some beds in here. Someone's getting a short stick. They gotta sleep under moss. Okay, let's give them some footlockers. Because what's a military organization without footlockers? Alrighty, well, like I said, we're getting towards the end here. After everybody goes to sleep, I will reassign them to their beds. We could start getting rid of these beds. And matter of fact, being that my 14-minute timer is up and I have to put this on pause, I think I should do that right now. I'll be back. Okie doke. Well, how about that? Isn't he acrobatic? Anyway, I'm back. Put in a concrete step there to help these guys get in, and I just went through and got rid of all these beds that were cluttering up these alcoves. And I'll probably decorate them with boxes and things like that. Yeah, this one's kind of dark. So anyway, oh yeah, and I changed the wiring out through there a little bit. Made it look a little bit neater, got rid of that fusion generator that was under this window that you may have remembered from an episode way back when.
Yes.
And anyways, so looking around right now,
Hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
this point, I'm just kind of doing a final check. I still got
This
to
is Radio Freedom.
decorate the officers' rooms,
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
put in a few other things down here, like, yeah, sometimes we'll just throw in a bench while I'm here. And methinks that is going to be almost it. I got a little extra decorating to do. Try to get this lined up. Alright. So this is the deployment room. You already saw me decorate this place. The old radio. And let's see, the gallery up there. Never was able to get railings onto there, was I? Not that I expect this to work now all of a sudden, but eh. Might as well give it a shot. Huh. Sweet. Don't know why all of a sudden it worked now. I guess there's something to be said for trying something even after it doesn't work after all. Here's the power room. I'll probably put in some shelving and things like that. The operations room. I moved the management terminal over here just because so I could put in these television screens. Don't know if I ever showed you these yet, but gotta have a few monitor looking things, right? Let's see. These guys saw this. And the young lady I mentioned before, Wasteland Dovakin, she came up with a way to stack these things. So next time you come through here, there'll probably be boxes stacked and changed around a little bit more. Of course it is. Let's go up here, take another quick breeze around here. The gym, I kind of neatened it up a little bit, as you can see. The ghosts are back here working out again. And just, I gotta get a broom or a mop or something like that. That cracks me up. Exercising ghosts. Alright. This part looks more or less good to go. Here's the infirmary. There's the doctor sleeping. Another.
It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta.
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I'm trying to keep people out of beds they really shouldn't be in. So I apologize for the momentary delay. Good. I'm sure the AI is... Oop, got a cough, hang on. I'm sure the AI has thrown them into all other kinds of beds that they don't belong in, but such is life. I'll track them down before the final tour, like that guy over there. There's another one, there's another one. I'll let the doctor stay there. Does seem to kind of make sense in a strange kind of way. Cafeteria. I'll have to play around with this place a bit. Maybe lighten it up a little bit more. Turn off the light just so you guys get to see what this thing is like lighting wise. This place is a little dark, but not completely bad. And again, here's the barracks. Probably squeeze in one more bed there. I'm still in the process of getting...
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
I'm still in the process of getting
report at the
people
moment.
into
Stay tuned
their
for updates.
into straight Minutemen I want up here. The farmer types who live in disguise, since nobody ever actually undresses. I'm going to keep in that downstairs room that I just built. There's Ronnie. And her kitten. So, mainly I've got
Radio Freedom.
come around here. I've got to finish.
All quiet, which is how
Must
we
you?
like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Got to finish decorating out the surgery here.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom. The
Then I got
voice
to come
of
in
the
here,
Minutemen.
decorate these officer
All quiet.
quarters.
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
And once that happens, I think I am done. So, that's the commander's bathroom with a lovely view of a whole bunch of defense turrets. Oh yeah, I guess I should show you the general's quarters. And it's probably easiest just to... Of course I had to come out under the stupid things. Yeah, at least there's a staircase right there. Make sure his wall bit back into place. Didn't do too much here, started playing around a little bit. This is the general's quarters. I don't know what it is. This section here is weird. This won't get power. And the lights just seem so dim. Or is it just me? I mean, this thing should normally light this place up like the Dickens, but it's so dark in here. Put a few more lights in there, then I've got to, at long last, after I get everybody stuck into their beds, I shall build the living quarters, and deck out the bathroom, and that's pretty much it. We are into the decorating phase. I put a few half walls in there, because out there,
Radio Freedom.
only people who could see through this thing over there would be
Nothing to report
the
at
guys in the
moment.
Pridwin,
Stay
and,
tuned for
well,
updates.
frankly, they got vertibirds, so they're going to be able to look down on this anyway. And get rid of that. Get rid of that thing. Shouldn't have closed that off so soon. Oh, that wall looks awful, doesn't it? Yeah, I had some problems fitting a few of these walls in here because they tend to snap a lot. Like that. how about we just get rid of it altogether? Doing some junk fanciness. Which is kind of like my staple for nuts. I can't see from here.
This is Radio Freedom.
That's a gate.
The
What the hell
voice
am I
of the
putting a gate in
Minuteman.
there for?
It's 7 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Ah. Okay, good enough. Keep the settlers from plunging to their death, and that's all that really matters.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Voice of
Plop
the
down some
Minuteman.
more artillery.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Because one could just never have enough guns. So I'm pretty sure I got artillery in all the corners now. Except for this one, but... Nice view. I think that's Spectacle Island. It's the only big island I could see, so must be. Can I put one in there? Normally it wouldn't matter since it's only, well, maybe we could face Spectacle Island is probably not a bad thing once I get people in there. Let's try. Not sure how it's going to do with those stairs there. I can't even see.
It's 8 a.m. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, more floaty vault pieces, but I need a walkway under there, so I can't really go down there. Okay, so what do we got here? 12 missile turrets and 12 heavy lasers, which in addition to my artillery gives me a defense of 360. And if I throw the switch, I have 198, which is still kind of high. It's high, but at least it's, okay, defense is 198, food plus water is 202, okay, so I have more water and food than I do defense when the power's not on.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for...
Hang on, I'm gonna commit suicide. Nuts.
You got some kind of death wish or something?
Well, yes, I do, Kate. I have to adjust that wall. But I shall do that in the off episode. And working on this. Gotta finish this fencing here. I pulled a lot of them off the insides, except where you could fall in the water like there. You'll probably have to deal with that. But I wanted to save on my frames. Yeah, hovercorn. What can you do? And I still got to do this section yet, but I shall accomplish that in time for the final tour. So mainly at this point it is just cosmetic. I don't know if you were here when I built this thing, but put a little guard post behind some camouflage there, because I'd rather it look junky. Never could get that door in there correctly. I don't know if you're here for it last time. I forgot, but I had to pull those. The settlers are having trouble climbing those those pieces of floor that were there, so I replaced them with ladders. They like those better. You think this is like jail for provision bots? And I think I am calling it here for this episode. Thus, the end of the major building.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Well, that's nice, Kate. So that's just about it. And I think I'm going to just decorate. Episode 12 will be the final tour, and that will be it. The Minutemen have their super secret base. And, yeah. I mean, it's no super professional job like the serious YouTubers do, but I don't believe it's so bad, if I say so myself. Doesn't Carla usually have guards? Oh well. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. I shall see you next time. So it is afternoon here, so you will have a good... Did you just see that boat? Weird. Anyway, you all have a good afternoon, and I shall see you for the wrap-up. Sayonara.